Welcome to this edition of Canton Contact. I am your host, Peg Stevens. My first guest today is here to tell us about all of the programs and activities that are happening at Canton Club 55 this summer and fall. Here with all of the information is Canton Adult Services Specialist, Stephanie Diego. Stephanie, welcome back to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me again today.
I understand that you are planning the second annual Canton Senior Games. What exactly are the games and when and where are they taking place?
Yeah, we're super excited to have the games back. They went off last year without a hitch. So we are doing the games August 21st, they kick off, and they conclude August 25th. So they are a mixture of physical activity games and more of your mental games. We have cards, trivia, euchre, we go into mahjong, and then we go have some sport games. So we're doing a billiards tournament, golf tournament, pickleball, and tennis. And then we also have some like football throws, softball throw, and beanbag toss.
Wow, so it sounds like you really have something for everyone.
Yeah, there's something for all ages, 55 all the way up to 100.
Now, how do the games work? Are there categories for different age groups?
Yeah, we do have different categories depending on the activity. Most of our sport programs have the 3 different activities, and then they're divided up into the genders. More of our cards and games are co-ed as well, and there's no age difference. We also are doing Wii Bowling this year, so we're excited for that one. And then people could come participate in one activity. They could participate in 20 activities. It's totally up to them. Each day is something a little bit different.
Excellent. Now, this is the second year in a row that you're offering them.
Yep.
How many folks participated in the first games?
Last year we had 99 in the golf tournament, and we had 86 in the regular sports and activities.
Oh, impressive.
So we're hoping to beat that this year. We're looking pretty good for registration right now, but there's always lots of spots available. So
excellent.
Anybody interested is more than welcome to register.
Great. Now, you mentioned the golf tournament. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's a Scrabble tournament, and it's going to be held on August 22nd at Pheasant Run. It's a full day event. We start off with continental breakfast at 8 a.m. and then they do a kickoff at 9, and then they head out to the golf course until about 1:30. They come back for lunch on the green and awards presentation.
Excellent. So it sounds like a fun day of
Yeah.
golf. Now, can it be individuals, or does it need to be doubles, or how does that work?
And people can sign up as an individual, a double, a threesome, a foursome. We like to put people together if they don't have a partner to join with, or if you have a full foursome, we could put you as all together.
Great. Now, you gave me a great segue. You mentioned the word registration. How do folks sign up for these games?
Yep, they could come stop by the Club 55 Center at the Summit on the Park, or they can register online or over the phone. So online, they would visit www.cantfund.org. And register through there, or they're more than welcome to give us a phone call.
Excellent. Now, if I'm understanding correctly, so the golf tournament, it would probably be a substantial registration fee, but the other games, are those nominal fees?
Yes, the other games are anywhere from $2 to $4.
Oh, great.
So the tournaments are a little bit more because they're all-day events, but your regular card games are about $2. Excellent. For a resident, and then $3 for non.
So basically, for a cup of coffee, they can go and have a fun competition.
Yep, and then have a chance of winning a medal. So
Excellent.
At the end, we give out medals for first, second, and third place.
Oh, great. Now, last year you did have an awards banquet. Are you planning to do that again?
Yep, that will be on the 25th this year of August. We'll be hosting that in the Maple Oak Room. We'll have a catered lunch coming in, and then an awards ceremony to give out all the medals to all the participants.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes.
Now, will they need to secure a spot for that?
They will have to register for that. They can register for that at the front desk, over the phone, or online. It is a $5 fee. There also are t-shirts available. If people want to wear and buy t-shirts for the games, they're more than welcome to. And those are $5 as well.
Excellent. Now, so again, folks, even if they're novices and if they've never participated, they can still sign up if they're 55 and over.
Yep, no experience necessary.
Excellent.
We do want you to have some knowledge of, like, if you were to play euchre, some knowledge how to play euchre, but for a lot of the sports, just come on out, have fun, throw the football, and see how far you go.
And have a good time.
Yes.
Excellent. And again, if folks want more information about the Canton Senior Games?
Yep, they can stop off at the Club 55 Center, or they can look online at cantonfund.org, or even our Facebook group now, Canton Club 55.
Excellent. Now, I know you have a lot of other things going on.
We do. We have a Mackinac Island trip coming up, and we only have one room left. That room holds up to 3 people, and that's going to be a fabulous trip through M Parks in October. 3 days, 2-night trip at the Grand Hotel.
Oh, how exciting!
So if people want more information on that, we definitely tell them to come on in or give us a phone call, and we can set them up with all the information.
And tell the folks at home, this is a fabulous trip that they are doing at a greatly reduced, a great price.
A great price for a fraction of the cost if you were to go by yourself, and during a great time of year.
Absolutely.
October, where you see the colors changing, not too hot, not too cold, and get some delicious fudge.
And I know there are folks out there who may have seen the PBS special that Paul W. Smith hosted about the Grand Hotel.
Yes.
So if they saw that, this is a great opportunity to experience it in person.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Lots to
awesome.
offer, amazing food, amazing entertainment that's going to be there and ready to go, with as well as different tournaments and games as well people can participate in.
Excellent. What other things are happening?
We have we started an intergenerational program and teamed up with the Block Teen and Youth Center. So we did a tech tips night, and now we're moving into an intergenerational cooking program. So Chef Christie's going to come on August 17th at 11 a.m. and we're going to do some cooking with the teens. So we're going to get a whole table of ingredients, and we're going to mix our Club 55 participants up with the teens, and we're going to make some delicious food, eat it at the end, and have some conversation.
Awesome.
And that is free.
Oh,
so,
fabulous.
Yeah.
So basically they just need to secure a spot with
Yep,
you?
just register with us. Same thing, drop by the Club 55 or give us a phone call, and we can register you because we do have limited space.
Excellent. Now I know you're gearing up for fall. What can we look forward to?
We have some soap making classes coming up. We have art classes coming up, oil and acrylics, painting. We also have some dance classes. If you're into Latin dancing, ballroom dancing, that's going on. We have a trip to the zoo we're planning in September. A lot of different educational workshops coming up for more health and wellness. And then we also have the Senior Summit on September 11th.
Excellent. Now, you've mentioned a lot of fabulous offerings there, and I know a lot of them are for Club 55 and over.
Yeah.
But there are some adult opportunities
Yeah,
in there
so
as well.
there are some programs that are 18 plus. So anybody's more than welcome to come in, especially the dance classes or the art classes. Everybody's welcome. They can register online or in person again at the summit. But we're looking at having a lot of programs this fall.
Absolutely. And for those, again, do people need some previous experience, or can they come in,
Yeah, no
stinking new?
experience needed. You have 2 left feet and you want to learn how to ballroom dance, come on in. We'll teach you.
Excellent. Well, it looks like we're almost out of time, but if folks want more information about all of the exciting activities at Canton Club 55, where should they go?
Yeah, they can visit us at cantonfun.org, or they can visit the Club 55 Facebook website, or just come on in and have some coffee and ask us some questions at Club 55.
Oh, excellent. Well, Stephanie, thank you so much for stopping by and filling us in on all of these wonderful activities and events.
Thank you for having me.
We will be right back with more Canton Contact.
Celebrate the return of Back to School Days with Canton's Back to School Blowout on August 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Heritage Park Amphitheater. Enjoy student performances and showcases while visiting with local school and community groups, clubs, and resources. Program partners include the Canton Public Library, Canton Public Safety, and many more. For more information, call 734-394-5460 or visit cantonfun.org.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. My next guests are here to tell us about a very special back-to-school bash that is scheduled to take place in Heritage Park in August. Here with all the exciting details is Nick Brandon, Plymouth Canton Community Schools Director of Communication, along with their Assistant Marketing and Promotions Director, Carly Girolamo. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's great to be here.
I understand that preparations are in the works for this exciting back-to-school bash. What can we expect at this special event?
You can expect a great day for the community, and that's really what this event is all about, is making sure that we're celebrating the start of the 2017-18 school year and really opening the doors of PCCS for the entire community. And no better place to do it than Heritage Park, and no better partner to have on this project than Canton Township.
Awesome. Now, when is this special event taking place?
Saturday, August 26th, and it's really going to be an entire morning broken up in two different events, which I'm sure we'll discuss in the next few minutes.
Yeah, so why don't you walk me through the event? What can people expect if they show up?
Well, I'll throw it to Carly to discuss the first part of the day.
Sure. So the day is broken up into two events. Our first portion starts at 9 a.m. and will go until 11 a.m. It is the EEF's Quest for Excellence. It's going to be a fundraiser for Plymouth Canton Community Schools, sponsored by local businesses and put on by the EEF. You can expect lots of fun activities from this event held throughout Heritage Park, Plymouth Canton Library, and then the Historical Museum as well.
Oh, great. So if I'm understanding correctly, so there's an actual event that's taking place
Yes.
Within the park.
Yes.
And explain the teams and how that will all work.
So you can have teams from 2 to 4 people, and you can do 6 different events throughout the park. It's going to be an amazing race type of event. So you'll get there at 9 a.m. You will start registering and get a t-shirt. You will get a team name or number. And then you can expect to start at different areas of the park. And from there, you can walk around the park. It's going to be a timed event, and then you can figure out who won, and there will be some neat prizes for you too.
Oh, it sounds like fun. What ages can participate?
This is for all ages. Any children teams are required to have an adult present on the team, but really this is made for kids, and really it's going to try and be interactive for all ages as well.
Oh, okay. So when you say teams, are you talking a couple people, a large amount?
2 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm understanding correctly, so folks at home can register as a team.
Yes.
Should they register before, or can they show up
Yes,
the day
you
of?
can register on eefforkids.org. That's the EEF's website, and you can also find more information about the event there.
Excellent. So I understand that this is a fundraiser for the EEF.
Yes.
What exactly is the EEF?
EEF is Plymouth Canton's way of raising money for the school district. All proceeds go directly back into the classrooms, directly to our kids. So it's just a great way to support Plymouth Canton schools.
Excellent. And so the easiest way is to register online?
Yes.
At eefforkids.org.
.org, yes.
Okay. So that takes care of the morning portion of the event. What's happening in the afternoon?
Yeah, things are just getting started once that ends. The party in the park is really kind of the cornerstone of the day, which is, again, opening to the entire PCCS community. You know, our students and families from the city of Plymouth, Plymouth Township, and of course Canton Township to come and kick off the school year. And this is great for returning families to come and kind of see what they might be able to expect for their student in the upcoming school year, but it's also an awesome event for new families who might just be moving into the community. This might be their first experience with the district. And what we're trying to accomplish is to not only welcome everybody into this school year, but really showcase the amazing things that PCCS has to offer, from elementary to middle school to high school and everything in between.
Awesome. Now, what can folks expect in the afternoon portion?
A lot of information. You know, we're going to have several district groups represented with different tables, with handouts and information for families. Everything from student clubs and organizations to some of our more known aspects like our band program and our robotics program and some of our award-winning things that students have been able to accomplish. Again, kind of a showcase for the district, but also a way to directly communicate to families and students what opportunities might be available in this specific upcoming school year. So it's a chance for us to show off a little bit on how great PCCS is, but more than anything, we just want to have a great day for the community, come out, have some fun, have some food, hear some music, 88.1 The Park, our radio station at the high school, is going to be there.
Love them.
Yeah, they're going to be playing some tunes. So it's just going to be a really nice gathering for the community.
Oh, great. Now, do you have to take part in the morning? Or,
You
so
don't. Yeah,
You don't?
it's just
Okay.
wide open. So 11 o'clock is when the Party in the Park segment begins, and that'll go until 1:30 p.m. And no, you do not have to take part in the morning, although we would certainly recommend it.
It sounds like you
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
If you're looking for
Absolutely.
a great
It'd
experience
It'd
and
make
a
for a
good time.
really great day. And we just want to make sure that all families, put this on their calendars and try and stop by, because there'll be a lot to learn. There'll be a lot of people to meet. One of the best things that could come from the day is for families to spend time with each other. Parents might be able to ask other parents questions about the school or the grade level or the teacher or whatever it is that they're curious about in terms of what their student might experience in the upcoming school year. So the school year always gives a district a lot to celebrate, and we just want to kick it off the right way.
Absolutely. So it sounds like you will have information for school children of all ages.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to have all three levels, elementary, middle, and high school represented. And that's also great because, if you're an elementary parent, you might want to see a glimpse of what might happen at the middle school level or at the park or Starkweather in high school. And so it's a great opportunity for, even if your student is in a younger grade, to find out what might be in store down the road.
Oh, excellent. So if I'm understanding correctly, the whole day, you have this wonderful interactive event in the morning, sort of like The Amazing Race,
Yes.
which is one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
So it sounds like that'll be a lot of fun, and folks should pre-register for that
Yes.
online. And then they can stay and continue and have fun at the Party in the Park.
Absolutely.
Or folks can just show up starting at 11 o'clock to Heritage Park.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes.
And there's no program or anything like that. It's wide open. So families can come at their convenience during those 2.5 hours, stay for as long as they need to, but we promise there'll be plenty there to keep them entertained if they want to come for the whole thing.
Absolutely. And how would you say that this event will help children or parents position their children for success in the school year?
I think any time that you can just become more familiar with what's going on in the schools and in the district, I think that's comforting for parents. I'm a district parent. My daughter goes to Isbister, and even working for the district, I still feel like there's always opportunities to learn more. And so I think there's no shortage of opportunities for families to get together, learn about PCCS. Like I said earlier, see what's down the road, see what might be happening once their student leaves a certain level and heads to middle school or heads to the park. So we try and create as many opportunities to communicate that to families, and this will be a really fun and interactive way to do that.
Excellent. Well, I understand that you're partnering with several organizations to put on this wonderful event.
Yeah.
Who are you working with?
Well, the key partner is Canton Township, really Canton Leisure Services, and that's been an amazing partnership for our district really in the last couple of years. Canton's been amazing to the district. Even in this past year, our superintendent gave the keynote speech at the Martin Luther King celebration. We've hosted some events at the Little Theater, and it's just been a terrific partnership. And that's how this event developed. It really developed through ideas and conversations, and the best partnerships are ones that are really collaborative, and that's how this came to be. So Canton has been vital. Canton Township's giving us the venue. And I would credit all of our district groups for taking the time out on a Saturday in the summer to come out and showcase their work. And of course, through the EEF and the Quest for Excellence, there's also a lot of sponsorships out there, some organizations and businesses that are contributing money to make this event happen. So the great thing about PCCS is our engagement with the community, and this is just a stellar example of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost out of time, so if one of you wouldn't mind just telling us the date and the time again and where folks can go for more information.
Sure, August 26th. It's a Saturday. You can expect to be there at 9 a.m. for the Quest for Excellence, or you can come at 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. for the Party in the Park for Plymouth Canton Community Schools.
Great. And for more information, where should they go?
Go to our official website, www.pccsk12.com for the district. For the EEF, the Educational Excellence Foundation, it's eefforkids.org.
Excellent. Thank you both so much for stopping by and telling us about this wonderful back-to-school bash.
Thanks, we're excited
Thank
about
you.
it. Thank you.
We will be right back with more Canton Contact.
Hey folks, Canton Township has an app. My Canton is the official mobile app for the Canton community. The app provides a connection between the township and its citizens and visitors. Enjoy convenient access to local officials, businesses, and event registration. Whether a resident or visitor, this app delivers access to community news, events, emergency alerts, and more. Download the MyCanton app today and connect with the community. Available at Apple and Google Play Store. Celebrate the return of Back to School Days with Canton's Back to School Blowout on August 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Heritage Park Amphitheater. Enjoy student performances and showcases while visiting with local school and community groups, clubs, and resources. Program partners include the Canton Public Library, Canton Public Safety, and many more. For more information, call 734-394-5460 or visit cantonfun.org.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. My next guest is here to tell us about a fantastic production that's coming to the Village Theater at Cherry Hill later in August. Here with all of the exciting information is Tim Smola, owner and director of Flight Acro Dance Convention and Central City Dance. Tim, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're very welcome, Peg.
I was thrilled to hear that this fantastic show is coming to Canton's Village Theater. What can you tell us about this wonderful scheduled performance?
Well, we're very excited about it as well. As you mentioned, the owner and director of Flight Acro Dance Conventions. It's a one-of-a-kind acrobatics convention that incorporates acrobatics, contortion, aerial hoop dance, dance, flexibility, and hand balancing. And we've got performers from Cirque du Soleil that are coming in. We've got performers as far away as Ukraine, Australia, all coming to teach at the convention. And so to kick off our very first convention in Canton, we've hired Le Petit Cirque, which is it's an all-kid cirque company. They're going to be doing our kickoff performance on Saturday, August 26th at the Village Theater. So we're very excited to have them here.
And they are a fabulous company.
Oh, yes.
Can you tell us what sorts of things they perform and what someone would expect who goes to see this show?
Sure. So they recently were on Steve Harvey's Little Big Shots, and they've been on the Ellen DeGeneres show. They perform for the Dalai Lama. And as I mentioned, they are America's only all-kid cirque performance. So these aren't adults. This is really unique. They're children ages 6 to 14, and they are child prodigies, Guinness Book of World Record holders, and world-class athletes from all around the country. And they're ages 6 to 14. So they're going to be performing aerial acts. They're going to be performing contortion, dance, martial arts, a little bit of everything. So it's going to be a full spectrum performance, and we're very excited to have them here.
Absolutely.
When Steve Harvey saw them perform on Little Big Shots, he said his jaw dropped to the floor. So you'll see children bending their bodies in half. There's a section where one of the performers gets into a clear box and folds her body in half. It's really remarkable.
Oh, it sounds like an amazing production. Now, what exactly is a cirque performance?
So I'm not sure if you're familiar with Cirque du Soleil. It's a world-renowned performing company. A lot of times you'll see them touring. I know they've been in Detroit for numerous performances, as well as a holiday spectacular. But you'll see them in Las Vegas and all around the world, in Canada. And it attracts people from all around the world. World-class athletes that are at the top of their game. They hire dancers, gymnasts, acrobats, circus performers, dancers, and they do big full spectrum performances. I've been out to Vegas many times and have seen many of the cirque shows out there, and they actually design the theaters out there for the companies when they're coming in. And for instance, their stage turns into an actual diving pool. So the first time I saw it, and the dancers were jumping into the air, you're expecting them to land on the stage, but it actually becomes a pool of water, and it's just breathtaking. So Yeah, so cirque is a combination of acrobatics and dance and gymnastics.
But world-class performers and
world-class,
athletes.
for sure, yes.
And what an amazing opportunity to see these children prodigies who are world-class.
Yeah, I think so. What we really wanted to do, so we wanted to bring cirque here to Canton. It's so expensive to fly out to Las Vegas, and out there you're going to spend anywhere from $100 to $200 a ticket to see a cirque performance. Or if you drive to downtown Detroit, it's quite of a long drive, and you might end up spending anywhere from $75 to $100 to see a performance there. So I wanted to bring cirque to our community and expose our children, our students, to something they may have never seen before. The circus is magical. I remember, my first time as a kid, I think I was 6 or 7 years old, and going down to Detroit to the seeing the circus perform there, and just how mesmerized I was by it. So, but the circus has changed since then, and kids and performers are doing things that they never did, back when I was a kid. So it's pretty amazing, and I wanted our students at our dance center to have an opportunity to see and experience the cirque performers. And that's why we hired Le Petit Cirque to come and perform for us.
Excellent. Now you mentioned tickets. What is the fee to purchase
tickets
a
are
ticket?
$65.
But definitely worth it.
For sure. Yeah, this is a one-time performance. And Le Petit Cirque, they perform all around the world. As I mentioned, they perform for the Dalai Lama. And so they put on an innovative, invigorating show. It's really fantastic. And in addition to the Le Petit Cirque, we've got a special guest. His name is Andrei Bondarenko, and he is a world-class hand balancer, recently off tour with Curious, the Cirque show Curious. So he's going to make a special guest performance. And then participants will have the opportunity to meet the performers after the show. So this is really cool, because a lot of times you don't get to do that. The performers go backstage and then you never see them again. The performers are going to come out into the audience. They're going to sign autographs. You're going to be able to do photo ops with them. And each participant will receive an 8x10 colored photo of the Cirque Company. So
how
it's going to be a really unique experience.
Absolutely. Well, Tim, we are almost out of time, but if you wouldn't mind kind of recapping when the performance is taking place and telling folks where they can get tickets.
Sure. It's Saturday, August 26th, and the show is 7 p.m. at the Village Theater in Canton. And tickets are on sale now, and it is expected to sell out. So if you are interested in coming, we request that you get your tickets before they sell out.
Excellent. And why should folks come? If you could just give one
it's like a show that they will not experience without leaving the Canton community. So
and going to Vegas.
And going to Vegas, exactly. And also, you'll be supporting our local dance studios and businesses, and our Flight Acro Dance Convention. We've got people coming from all over the country. So there'll be literally 300 participants in the Flight convention that will all be going to see this performance. So we're really excited about it.
I am as well. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and giving us the inside scoop.
Thank you.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time on Canton Contact.